The show was so full today, we missed out on talking about Richard Simmons and what he was buried in.
Well, this is the thing. He was put to rest October 5 in St. Louis Cathedral in New Orleans, or St. Louis Cathedral in New Orleans. And his brother has spoken out about the ceremony, and he said he was going to let the crowd in on a little secret. He said not too many people know this. Just like Clark Kent, underneath his beautiful things he was wearing, presumably in his casket, underneath his clothing, Richard's wearing a tank top and shorts because he was asked what his brother was buried in. Why, you ask, he said? Because we think that God has another plan for him, and we want to make sure that he was going to be in his normal costume that we all know and love to help the saints and the angels get into shape.
Do you think that the saints and the angels in the afterlife, they'd have good rigs, I reckon? Because you're an ethereal being. So you're not going to weigh much to begin with.
Yeah, but we all see pictures of this big, gowns. Who knows what's underneath?
Yeah, you just always imagine that you're on a cloud playing a harp.
I would be really annoyed if I still have to be concerned about my weight in the afterlife. I'd like those worries to disappear.
That would be, imagine you get up there.
And you go, great, I'm still concerned about my guts.
Well, I got to get on the treadmill now, St. Peter. Yeah. Come on.
We've spoken about this before, about what you wear in the casket. Is that, I don't believe in this kind of stuff, but is this what you picture? That when you go to the pearly gates, you're in what you died in or what you're buried in?
Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting case because when you look at movies, I'm thinking of Beetlejuice, for example, in the little purgatory room there, they're all dressed in how they died, like a fighter pilot dressed as a fighter pilot and a guy that had his head shrunk by a little head shrinking tribe. He had a tiny head, that sort of stuff. That's what I imagine.
Because I think it's probably maybe the casket thing is you just want your loved one to look their best. So is it your version of their best or is it their version of their best? Like if your family chose to bury you as little Bo Peep. So you have to go up to the pearly gates and go, this was a joke.
So St.
My
Peter
family
says,
did. Well, remember that story that Kirstie Alley tells? I think we may have spoken about this on this podcast. Kirstie Alley from Cheers and all those movies, her parents were killed in a car accident a number of years ago. And she divulged on a talk show that they were on their way to a fancy dress party. So her father, for some reason, was dressed as a Klans member.
Yeah.
And so they were trying to imagine.
Yeah, and the mother was in blackface.
Well, that's right. That she was in blackface. He was dressed as a Klan member. So if you go to the pearly gates like that to say, hey, this wasn't us, this was a fancy dress, it's still an offensive act.
Of course.
But when people die like that, they wouldn't be buried like that.
No, not at all.
See, that's the thing. You want them to be buried in the best version of themselves.
Yeah. But with Richard, they've put him in his exercise garb underneath
the respectful clothes.
Yeah, so perhaps my family would respect my wishes and put my little Bo Peep outfit underneath.
Your leathers.
My bike leathers, which I'm wearing today.
Which one? Little Bo Peep or bike leathers?
Well,
You know. Hope we haven't offended anyone with this talk.
Okay, kids, that's it for today. Come back tomorrow for more of Jonesy